Hello everybody, welcome to Return to Yharnam. Just gonna get myself kind of set up. I don't think there's a whole lot to say before I jump in here. I'm just kind of grabbing my drink and stuff. Alright, so this is Return to Yharnam 2021. We're March 24th, and I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. That's quite loud. I think I'll just go down to 4 because it's kind of overwhelming me, so can knock this back. Okay. Oh, let me look at the network settings. Worldwide, no password. Okay. Cool. Well, hopefully, you know, the whole point of this is to get some online traffic, so maybe we'll get some invaders. A couple of things to say just in general about Bloodborne and about this stream. And this event too. So last year I missed Return to Yharnam, and I don't think I've played Bloodborne in probably about a year and a half at least, maybe 2 to 3 years. No, I don't think it's been 3 years. But I was busy the last couple of years. I've been playing a lot of games, trying to really make my way through this backlog that I have. I was also busy with Dark Souls Remastered, and then I did a platinum run for the original PS3 Dark Souls 1, which I had never platinumed. So that was a lot of fun. So I've kind of, you know, been a little bit from softwared out. Of course, Sekiro also came out, and we're all waiting for Elden Ring. So, you know, I've beaten these games so many times that they have kind of gotten to the point where, like, I need to put a little bit of distance between playthroughs. And so I didn't... Last year when I found out that I'd missed Return to Yharnam, I was a little sad, but I kind of got over it pretty quick, you know. This year it snuck up on me, and I didn't find out about it until a couple of days ago. And suddenly I was really excited. Because I tried to do a Dark Souls remaster run, and it kind of just ran out of steam. I think it was just too much too soon. It's like I said, I platinumed the PS3 version a few months ago. So I was kind of getting down on myself. I was like, oh man, I guess I'm tired of all the FromSoft games. I really need a new one or something to do. So now suddenly with this, I'm really excited about it. And of course, this game is just great overall, but the beginning is just great. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I'll, you know, do a complete run. Oh, I know. One thing I really want to do is get the platinum, which means finally doing the Chalice dungeon. So that's going to be something that I'm going to be trying to get accomplished this playthrough. Aside from that, I don't really have any notes on this. I'll just say one thing briefly. I was on somebody's stream the other day, and they were talking about Return to Yharnam and how it was coming up. And somebody asked, well, what was your first... Well, no. What happened was this. We were talking about Demon Souls, and somebody asked, well, how many of you actually played Demon Souls back in the day? Now, I'm one of the people that did. I played Demon Souls. I was looking forward to it based on the coverage that I'd seen. Ironically, IGN, which, you know, I fucking hate IGN now. But back in the day, some reviewer over there was really making a lot of noise about this game. And the way they sold it basically was like, it's modern 3D Castlevania. And it's really good, it's really hard, really dark and gothic. So that sold me on the game. Unfortunately, the game is so oblique about all its systems that I really didn't understand it. I barely got through the first boss. And it's at that point that the game opens up. Well, I tried every place I could go, and I just kept getting my ass kicked. I almost gave up on the game. In fact, I did give up on the game. And a friend of mine convinced me to push through and finish it. He said it was really cool. And I ended up becoming a huge Demon Souls fan. He was just kind of like, oh, it's great. Whatever. I got like obsessed with that game. When Dark Souls came out, I thought it was, well, it's more Demon Souls. And then I took a while to actually play it because I had other games I was playing. When I did, I realized that FromSoft had really evolved everything about itself. And I think there's a pretty clear sense of progress, even if, you know, you might feel differently about Dark Souls 2 or 3. They're both not my favorite in the series, I'll put it that way. But I think it's clear that FromSoft is trying more and more things. In a way, when Bloodborne came out, I was kind of like, okay, so it's Dark Souls with guns. Again, I fell into my own stupidity. And of course, this game is much more than that. But I'm really excited because I think even though Sekiro was probably my least favorite in the Souls, or you know, in the FromSoft series, I still think it's a really great game. It just wasn't for me, and it's definitely doing a bunch of different things that the other games weren't. I mean, it really, I think by the time you get to Sekiro, Sekiro is so different from Demon Souls that they really do feel like completely different games. Where arguably the rest of the games, you can still feel a lot of that Demon Souls DNA. Anyway, that's a big old rant about nothing, so let's just get going. This game is great.
Oh, yeah. Hell. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery.
This guy is so suspicious.
But where's an outsider like yourself to begin?
Pay attention
with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own.
To how rich his clothing is.
But first,
it's a little tattered. It's a little dirty. Maybe a little old. But it's very fine clothing. And he sounds like a semi-educated person, I guess. And yet, here he is in this little room, giving you some blood. I don't put a lot of thought into my builds. Scale adjustment? Fine-tune build. Oh, gotcha. Should we make him a little darker? He's so pale. That kind of fits though. Let's leave him like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not like... the only time I've put a lot of thought into builds and Souls games is when I did my platinum runs for both versions of Dark Souls. But generally I don't play like that. Bloodborne is a game that I play very cheaply. Like, I think the very first time I tried to play the game, I used the cane, and I was like, oh, this is a cool weapon. And then I decided to start over because I put the game down for a while. When I came back, I was like, well, I guess I might as well try a new weapon. And I tried the axe, and it's the perfect weapon for me, so I never use anything else. I've fully upgraded every other weapon in the game at some point and tried it, and every time I'm just like, let's go back to the axe. It's the best. So therefore, I put even less thought into my build in this game than the rest of them. Let's go. This is such a good game. I think this game and Dark Souls 1 are arguably on par with how important they are. Certainly within the series themselves, but to gaming in general, I think Dark Souls 1 just edges out Bloodborne. And of course, you know, this game is exclusive, so a lot of people haven't played it, but God, so good.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
So this cutscene, of course, has been studied and analyzed. But let me just point this out. So you start, if you've ever gotten a transfusion, you know how this works. You use gravity to do the work. So from on high on the right, passing through the body, and going down on the left. So you have your input and your output. This is the output, and out of it comes a chalice dungeon beast, who everyone thinks is trying to attack them, but really if you look at it, he's reaching out for you to take his hand until the fire kills him. He goes out of frame, and from the same general area where he went out of frame, here come the messengers, or at least the first messenger. So some funny implications there. I don't think anyone has ever satisfied my curiosity about what everything in that cutscene means. Oh,
You found yourself a hunter.
A vertical eye closing instead of horizontal, so it's like it's not your eyeballs, your eyelids that you're used to as a human closing, but it's implied to be like your third eye, which of course has a lot to do thematically with this game. Ooh. Okay. So, alright. Let's see how this goes. It's been a while. Well, it's been a while. Let's take our time and look at everything. The other thing, too, about that beast is like, you know, if it's a chalice dungeon beast and it's been summoned, that's very different than like some werewolf that's just wandering around and finds an open window and comes in for a snack. So yeah, even to this day, there's a lot of layers in that little cutscene. Alright, so we all know that this werewolf is coming up. Probably gonna get my ass kicked because I have not played this game in forever. Is there stuff? There's the notes. To be honest, I don't know who reads those. I only read them when I'm like stalling, like I am right now, or very rarely. Maybe if I get killed in an area over and over, I might actually just read a note just to, again, stall. Oh, damn it, I ducked the wrong way. Oh. walked right into that because he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do the attack. Ugh. It's so frustrating. By the way, I want to say something. If anybody's listening, please tell me what you think about this. People always say that these games don't have a difficulty setting. Which clearly they don't, not at least one that the player can manipulate. I would argue the AI is the difficulty setting. Now, this is just speculation. I don't data mine games or anything like that, so I don't have anything to prove this other than just over a decade of playing FromSoft games. Actually, more than a decade, because I played some of their older games too. I used to play Armored Core, and I even played games that I didn't even know they made. Here's my point. Everybody's had these different experiences with bosses, right? And I know, yes, I know that there's people that can consistently, like, no damage, soul level 1, finish these games, whatever. As far as regular players go, I know we've all had this experience. You go in, you fight a boss for the first time, you do really well, you almost kill him, and then what? You kill him on your second try? I'm talking about ever, right? First time ever playing a boss. No. Second time, they do something that gets you killed, right? Yeah, I think FromSoft programs stuff like that into AI, and I think there's a difficulty setting. You just can't see it, and you can't really control it other than through skill. Of course I'm going to go with the axe. I do think that the saw blade is the canonical, like, cosplay. I never use the pistols anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter what I pick. Oh well. Should I try the pistol? I guess I'll try the pistol. No guarantee I'll actually use it. Oh yeah, you have tool belts in these games. Forgot about that. So anyway, I don't have much more to say on that theory. I think there is a difficulty level in these games. I never noticed this thing on the door. I'm such a lore whore. Kind of looks like the guy from Skyrim. It's the Dragonborn. Which is actually kind of funny, because just today I saw a video on dragons and Bloodborne. So that's actually kind of interesting. Anyway, I realize I'm kind of rambling here. I don't think there's anything else to get. I'll go check that little corner of the Hunter's Train, which I don't mind telling you, I only discovered this part about 2 years ago. I had no idea this existed. It's so weird. I just didn't know. And I literally found it one day when I was just like, haha, well, there's nothing else in this place, right? It's tiny. How could I miss anything? And then I found that area. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? How bad can I be? Hmm. I'll go helmetless for now. Okay. It's hard to judge how much hype these Return to events are getting. So hopefully we'll see some action. I wouldn't mind getting like invaded and all that. Oh, that's another thing about this game. I'm gonna totally jinx myself now. Let's go talk to Yosefka.
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do. Now, go. And good hunting.
Bye. See you never again. Fucking die, motherfucker. I love the axe. God, what a fucking hot weapon, dude. Love that shit. I don't even remember how to heal. Is it triangle? I think it's triangle. Why are all these games like just a little bit different from each other? It's so annoying. Triangle. There you go. I love this starting area of Yharnam. I wish it was a little more backtrackable. And I think I'm saying that now mostly because I just watched a video where somebody suggested that, you know, if this was like kind of a semi-open world and you crisscross the map fighting stuff but also gaining insight, so kind of investigating, and then the map became more and more populated, or at least changed somewhat as you gain the insight. Apparently that was an option for how Bloodborne might have worked in some early concepts. So that would be really cool. But mostly I just kind of like this area, and even though you do come back to it, it does kind of suffer from that problem that FromSoft games have, is that no matter how memorable and cool these areas are, you do eventually leave them behind, and then, you know, you just kind of forget about them. But yeah, I mean, this is just great. Great stuff. Classic animation, man. Even that was kind of cool back in the day, because I don't think... Maybe Dark Souls 2, but I don't think there's anything like this in Dark Souls 1, where there's like an iron grate. So this was a really nice step up in terms of like graphic fidelity, that you can have a gate that looks this good and seeing through it, so it's not a total surprise what's beyond it, but still you just get more clarity. It's just crazy how like everything in these games like fits into the theme. It's like I could see it before through the grate, but now I can completely see it. It's more clear. I have more knowledge. It's fucking... It's crazy good. Gotta love these games. So there goes my gun usage. I fulfilled my contract and used the gun. And of course, you know, like some of the wonderment always leaves these games. The first time you come up this street, you're like, what? How do I get through that gate? And then that guy jumps you, you know? It's just like, ah. And you feel like, ah, I'm getting attacked from everywhere. But really, it's just that one guy. And he just surprised you, and he's just screaming like a maniac, but he's really not doing all that much to you. But it's just so scary your first time. And then, I don't even know if I noticed this guy back in the day. But now that I have, and I know he's there, he obviously reminds me of the, is it the Asylum Demon or the Stray Demon? Full force. This is so cool. I even forgot about the talking NPCs, which I think makes a big difference. They had that one enemy in Dark Souls 3 that talked. The church ladies, I forget what they're called. But in this game, at least in this area, a lot of the enemies talk, and I always thought that was a great little bit of atmosphere. Just heightens the game a little bit more, you know. Is that the cleric beast? I've heard that before, obviously, but I never really thought about that. Let's talk to Gilberto.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say. Yharnamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam, you'll find the Cathedral Ward. Deep within lies the old main cathedral, said to be the source of blood. I haven't heard of pale blood, but that's your best bet if it's anything to do with unique types of blood.
So there's some, let's see if I can find them. There's some funny glitches around here. This game generally looks really good, but comparing it to Dark Souls 3, there is a little bit of a different feel in the presentation that I've never been able to quite put my finger on. All I can say is like look at those bricks just to the right of my character, the ones that form the column that the gate is secured onto. They look a little plasticky. So it's not like the best texture work. And then Dark Souls 3, I think, has better texture work, but I think the polygons are put together, excuse me, a little less convincingly. So that game feels like a game more often, whereas this game, you are kind of able to lose yourself pretty easily in the... Oh, damn. God, I've been playing so many other games. I'm gonna be screwing up the menus a lot, I think. Well, let's put that on. Square, I think. Alright. This is, yeah. I mean, I guess it is a easy as fuck weapon. Although, you know, with some of the later bosses, like, your timing has to be pretty interesting. I guess I should kill these guys first. Where are you, fellas? Hey there. Love the rally mechanic. I forgot about that too. There's so many, you know, little tweaks like that, and it's like a whole different game. So cool. I kind of have a source or a bone to pick with this, because this is so early in the game that, like, this is basically it's not a shortcut that you really need to use. Only like extremely inexperienced players, inexperienced and unobservant players would try to make use of that, which is fine early on, but then, like, as soon as you realize you'll never need that again. So I kind of, like, don't like that. I wish the design was a little more timeless. But, you know, that's a pretty minor quibble.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
Lads, come on. Who'd open their door on a night of a hunt? Away with you. Now.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's all those ambient sounds that are just so good. Just add a lot of flavor to it. Oh. It just goes to show that Dark Souls 3 was a pretty rushed game, because it's... I mean, it released in... I guess it only released about 1.5 years after this. But the fact that it... well, it's a whole different game, you know, you have to... Third game in a series, and then Dark Souls 2 wasn't beloved, so it kind of needed to correct. It was kind of a Force Awakens situation, where it just needed to be like more than a 6, and you know, hit some specific notes. And we at least got an 8, so we shouldn't complain. I think it's still better to take out those guys first. Because Dark Souls 3 is also a pretty heavy, like, cutscene heavy game. Fuck! Oh no! I didn't think he... Damn, I didn't think he could do that much damage right off the bat. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, Dark Souls 3 also has a lot of set piece arrangements throughout its runtime. But they don't feel as special, like, somebody pointed out that this game... I'm gonna turn some volume stuff down. Headphones, man. That can be so crazy. Alright. But then again, you know, this game benefits from having an original atmosphere and design and everything. So once again, it's not always great to just keep making sequels, you know. And it's kind of crazy, like in this game series, where the games feel so much like sequels, that people still like are like, oh, I want a Demon Souls 2, and it's like, holy shit, dude, Demon Souls came out like 11 years ago. They've moved on. Let them move on. I mean, sure, Pie in the Sky, and you know, we did get a Demon Souls remake, and still people are like, oh, I wanted the original Demon Souls. It's like, holy shit, just go get a PS3, lazy asshole. Damn it. I can never get that guy. I don't know why I keep hitting them twice. I don't need to. It's so funny, I never noticed that, but that from a certain angle could look like a person. God, I love the axe. I will never get tired of saying that. Down. Come on down. Oh shit. Forget about that guy. Oh my god. I'm so lucky that didn't kill me. Cheating fuck. Oh, you cheating fuck! Pretty rusty. You know, it's funny. Okay, talk about like the novelty wears off. There's no way back in the day I would have. Oh, see, I knew there were more of them. Man, you're still not dead? There's no way back in the day I would have come up the street and not been like laser focused on that. And now I don't even look at it because I'm just worried about the enemies. But yeah, that was like... Because I think part of the reason I love this area so much is because it reminds me so much of what Undead Burg felt like back in the day, which in turn reminds me a lot of what that first section of Boletaria feels like in Demon Souls. But we go from Castle Boletaria, which is basically just enemies, to Undead Burg, which feels like a more urban area. It feels like you just face enemies, but it feels like there's people just, you know, life maybe going on just behind the areas you can access. And in this area, it's much bigger. It feels like a part of a city, and they take pains to actually have NPCs that you can at least knock on their door and hear them say something. But this is, to me, the culmination. I hear footsteps. Who the fuck is still alive? No, it wasn't that. Heard you! I keep trying to run with L3. I'm so out of it. I've been playing like shooters and shit. It's terrible. Okay, so this is the culmination of atmosphere, tone, and gameplay. Because this is kind of what Undead Burg was going for back in the day, but instead you just kind of have these like mobs of enemies that are like facing a certain way, and maybe a couple of them have a torch, and you're like, what are they doing here? You know what I'm talking about, that section in Lower Burg. And you kind of have some offbeat items and stuff. It doesn't really feel real. It still feels like a game. here the immersion is better. Like, obviously everything looks better, but like with the enemies like patrolling, you get a sense that they have some kind of intelligence. The way they talk to you as you attack them and kill them, such an improvement. And it's, again, basically the same elements. But because you take away the Dark Souls setting, it doesn't feel like a retread, because it feels more original, and you actually put in the work and put in the time and do the work to come up with something new, and that's why it works so well. So many games don't do stuff like this. You have to get pretty close to that door. Fucking memorable, you know? And simple too, you know, like I see so many games now where everything is over designed, and you know, like in Naughty Dog games, sometimes the textures are like, this is really cool, but I almost feel embarrassed that somebody had to do this. And you know, I'm sure somebody worked hard on this, but it's a pretty simple look design. But you're still thinking about what's on the other side. You're like, what the fuck? Glad that bar's there. Anyway. Hey. I don't even know. I'm such an idiot because I'm going back for these bullets and I'm like, I don't even use the gun. Do not even use the gun. Let me check something. So I never really noticed that before, but I think it's pretty cool. So I can just, the door, there's the bells in the background, that's unrelated. As I move over here, okay, so apparently being on these stairs triggers, no, being on the sidewalk. Being on the sidewalk triggers. Being on the sidewalk on this side of the cart. So starting here, apparently, maybe not. Yeah, so starting on the stairs, he starts to yell. So cool, man. So you're just getting a little bit of information. It's like, it's a big old monster. Nobody has to tell you a thing.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing.
It's not very nice. Guess I can go get the crow stuff. Forget what it is. There we go, baby. That's what I need. Light! Seriously, this is how I play this game. I don't use the pistol. I love this little fountain. It's not little, actually. So crazy. You know what this game does really well? It rides the line between horrific, but also like realistic. Because anything like more crazy than this, you'd be like, seriously, who would fucking put that in their city? But that's just weird enough to where you're like, yeah, I guess if the people of this city were like blood-crazed maniacs, I could see them going for that. That actually makes a lot of sense.
You're a hunter, aren't you? Then, well, do you know of any safe places?
No, I don't. So I will not answer you for the moment. Because you get pretty fucking rude, lady, pretty quick. And, you know, I already work in customer service. I don't need that. Smashing barrels is the true point of the game.
Oh, a hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts? No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves. What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
How do I do? Oh, yeah. since we are going to be doing some co-op, hopefully. Man, I just drank a Dr. Pepper and it was delicious. I love that. I'm just kind of making it up as I go along now. I forgot that this game has a conviction gesture before any of the Dark Souls games had it. That's so weird. Because Dark Souls 3 eventually had it, but... That's so weird. Does this game have point down? It's funny how you can have like such a perfect memory of things and then like forget little details. I guess the ones that cross over would be confusing, but still, like I would never be lost in this game ever again, and yet I can't remember what gestures I can do or not. It's kind of funny. Dead zone, walking. Here we go. So both sides get one. And I just need to figure out where to jump down. Okay. Now I remember. I think what I want to do... Oh, homie's already shooting at me. Oh, shit, dog. Might as well. Oh, fuck. Go. Oh shit! You gotta be kidding me! Ah, these fucking guys! Still. Well, that's the thing about the axe, is like it makes you pretty complacent. But, you know, 95% of the time it's literally all you need. Shit, I didn't even open that. I'm such an idiot. Should I just run through? I think... Yeah, I think I should. Well, I guess I can kill some guys. so annoying. It's just like he has like a block on the lock-on targeting him. You have to. Ugh. That's a clear like fucking cheat. Oh, fuck you! I'm so salty right now. Oh, and I forgot to get that too. I'm all out of sorts. I'm probably talking too much. Would be my guess. See, like I just jumped down there. No stamina. Crazy shit. Fucker! So I'm playing around with the way the lock-on's not gonna. Switch to another person. Damn, there's still a lot of guys. There's so many. I always forget how many there are. Oh shit! Fuck! Kick my ass! Damn, man. So that lock-on thing I didn't think would make such a big difference, but it's a huge difference. And damn if that fight didn't prove it. Yeah, holy shit, that's a big difference. I didn't realize how much I rely on the auto lock-on switching as I retreat from a group of enemies. But I guess I do. Oh, where's he at? One thing about the axe is it takes up a lot of stamina. Alright, so let's at least go open up this shortcut. I think I can manage that without dying. No, you. Do not even fucking think about it. Oh, just die. Shit. God. When does the building open up? I don't remember that. Let's resist all temptation to do anything other than go get my blood echoes. Come on, come on. Hey, buddy. Got him. That's so rare that like never does that. Never does that. But it did today. Fucking column. Go through this whole thing right now. I guess I might as well. Isn't there something around here? Never remember what's out here. I know there's a bunch of shit on the left. These assholes. Alright, let's just do our best. It didn't work. Come on. I'm a fell beast. You're a fell beast. Calling me a fell beast when he's a fell beast. Outrageous. What? I see you. I didn't remember everything, but I remembered you. Oh no. Not that it'd be lethal or anything, but since you already have to fall down that thing twice, it'd be annoying to do it 3 times. Or you do have to do it 3 times rather, but you know. What is that? Red thing over there. What is that? Never noticed that before. Is that a glitch? Weird. Oh! Probably the ugliest rats in the series. You can argue for or against. There we go. I thought for sure they came down after you got that. See, again, fucking cheating. My God, FromSoft. Surely you don't want to lock on. You want the camera to face forward, don't you? That's what you mean when you press R3. I've never once wanted that. What is FromSoft's obsession with that? Like, if I'm not in range, I'll tell you what. Just don't let me lock on to anything, okay? I'll try again. Oh, bastard. Did he jump down? No, don't miss! You, that was so questionable. So questionable. Oh. See, what is that? It's like a... Maybe that's why I don't like this weapon. Should be like a super thrust. Nope. Already almost got me killed. Away with you! Away! Away! Try to take the time to look around. It is a bit samey. I wish there was a little bit more differentiation between the areas. Oh, I guess I can go open up that. I think there's another Madman's Knowledge. Okay, let's look at it. Got everything here. Alright. I opened up the shortcut, which normally would have been my way back after doing this. I guess Eileen's next part is just who is it? Who do you fight there? Jura? Not Jura. It's just like, oh, it's Gascoigne's like father-in-law. I think he just appears randomly. Hope I have that right. Man, it's been a while. But she doesn't have anything else to say. I guess I could... Huh. I can't get invaded until I use my knowledge, I think. Right? Gosh, there is so much I don't remember about this game all of a sudden. Whoops. So I'm just trying to, because I do want to try to hit everything I can remember and just take my time. I don't want to completely waste my time, so I'd like to make myself invadable because of the event and all. But I don't remember what I have to do. I guess I have to use my Madman's Knowledge. I can send people to Yosefka, but the rewards for that aren't really great. I mean, it's kind of fun to be mean to them, I guess. But I think ultimately they're more interesting. Oh yeah. Haven't been in here yet. I never realized those guys had so much dialogue. Holy shit. We're really talking up a storm. Oh, lock onto him, please. Fuck, man. Oh, hate that fucking feature, dude. FromSoft, please let us turn that shit off. That's such a like holdover from old games feature, you know, where it's just like, yeah, that used to be a problem, like back in the day when you were playing games. There we go. Yeah. Is that it? Where's the other one? Oh, there. Okay. I guess I got tangled up in blues. Alright, now come back here pretty easily. If I just make it through the sewers, I have 20 shards. Let's go wipe these guys out first. No, 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 don't miss. Come on. Alright. Oh shit, I forgot there's a hunter with him. And I didn't see his big gun. Oh shit! Oh, I forgot I'm totally level 4, not 0, but... I also forgot that that big guy gets aggroed all the way back there. No! Shit! Peel off, man! Holy fuck. Uh-huh. Really rusty at this game, even with the axe. Thank God I'm not trying to use anything else. I suck today. Trying to calculate my best path. I think we'll just go through the sewers. I can make it, right? Sorry. I have trouble with cameras in games, and FromSoft games give me a special kind of trouble for some reason. Something about the way they like linger or don't linger. They track a little bit weird, I guess. Damn. No, no, no. What? I was not stuck on that wall. I tried to dodge right, and I got fucking stuck on a wall. But I'd already cleared the distance. You're full of shit, game. Oh, and I haven't gotten the stone. Alright, well, since we're here anyway, let's go level up. Oh wait, no. Shit. Forgot I have to use the insight before I get there, otherwise Dull won't wake up. Let's just do it now. Skull of an enlightened madman, used to gain insight. Skull of a madman touched by the wisdom of the great ones, used to gain insight. Making contact with eldritch wisdom is a blessing, for even if it drives one mad, it allows one to serve a grander purpose for posterity. Use. Alright. I'm pretty salty about that last death, I'm not gonna lie. That's what I was planning on doing, and I thought that I'd clear the distance. And the reason I'm salty is because if there hadn't been a cloud of dust in my fucking face instead of my character, I would have at least known sooner that I had hit the wall and tried to dodge away. Oh, shit. Gotta get used to the buttons. Gotta get used to the buttons. Gotta get used to the buttons. Use the game. Blood echoes. 1,000. Okay. Might as well. What is that, 350? What a weird number.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit. Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna get any help, apparently. How does this fucking work? Attribute governing more nuanced physical weapon attack determines whether or not you can use certain equipment. Thanks, FromSoft. So I think we'll just go with Vitality.
Did you speak with Gehrman? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them. He is obscure unseen in the dreaming world. Still, he stays here, in this dream. Such is his purpose. Ah, the little ones, inhabitants of the dream. They find hunters like yourself, worship and serve them. Speak words they do not. But still, aren't they sweet? Ah, the little one, they find speak words. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
They worship the hunters? I don't know, that's so weird. Okay, so I got my summon stuff. So yeah, you do need an insight. And then the old hunter's bow. Let's see. Let's just see. Old hunter's bow. What is the old hunter's bow? Consume insight to ring and call to old hunters for help. I guess it... Yeah, I don't want to think about it right now. Hey, Gurman.
Aha. You
Creep.
must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am... Gammon. Friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
Such a weirdo. I love FromSoft NPCs. They're just... Most of them are pretty much perfect.
This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the dog, should it please you.
Ugh. Slimy.
This was once a work. We don't. You're welcome, even.
Slimy. This is the memory altar. And then we got what? Can't find anything. Purchase this. Small resonant bell. So I do need... I need to go that other way. Which I can't go because I'm an idiot who keeps losing. Okay. It's not, I guess it's not that important that I get it right away, but I like to have stuff. And I'm just salty about that death, damn it. That should help. You know, I haven't really looked around here either. Well, I think we can save that for next time. I'm going to take a quick break, eat some food, and I'll be back in a while. Thanks for joining me. Bye. Oh, let's do it properly. Bye.